Viewer discretion is advised.
Bad boys, what you want, what you want, what you gonna do? When Chevy John don't come for you. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
This special edition of Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Well, I came to Rialto about 3 months ago. I used to work for a city in LA County. Been a police officer for 7 years. And I looked at an agency that was closer to home, and I liked what the city of Rialto offered me. And it looked like there's going to be a lot of long-term opportunity with the city as it's still growing. So far, I've been very happy here. 41 I'm following. Okay, we're following a vehicle. We're not sure why he's running from us. Our gang unit was trying to pull him over.
52 going 97 on, he's going to be on the Linden side. Looks like they're just south of the apartment complex here.
Where are you en route to?
We're southbound Pico.
Sam 30 up. Paul Flame going 97 area of Copland. Is there any further suspect info?
Negative.
Eastbound 11th Street from the unknown.
Blocked out.
He's all over the road, he almost PC'd. Anybody got a spike strip with him? 21, I do. Sarge, I'm at Macy Foothill with a spike strip. You want me to continue?
Eastbound Unknown Street.
We're eastbound again, I think.
Eastbound on 10th Street. Southbound Davidson, no Garner.
21,
I got this. Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Stay down. Stay down.
Don't move.
Don't move. Put your hand behind your back.
Put it all the way behind your back. Behind your back.
Let go. Get him rolled over. Where's the sarge at?
Look that way. Anything on you that's going to poke me?
No, sir.
This is it. Just two options. How old are you? 18? Why'd you take off running?
Huh?
Why'd you take off running? Why'd you take off running? Hey, answer the question. Why'd you take off running after the car crashed?
I got scared, sir.
Why? Do you have a license?
So he sold us the car. The guy sold me the car.
Huh?
He sold me that car. I got the key to it still, sir. It's in the car.
What?
The keys in the car still. He sold me the car.
Somebody sold you the car?
Sold it to me.
Okay. How much did you pay for it?
200.
200? Where did you buy it at? Look at me. Where did you buy it at?
At the store.
What store?
The liquor store here.
In San Bernardino or Rialto?
Rialto.
Where was the store located at? Where was the store at?
Oh,
Who sold it to you? What's the person's name?
I forgot his name, sir.
Huh?
I forgot his name.
Keep your legs crossed. Cross them both. What time did you buy the car?
At 6.
Today? You paid $200 for it?
No, we're going to be standing by for the infield. They're off further off, so they're still taking the report.
Listen to me. So you're saying you paid $200 for it? Who did you buy it from?
Paisa?
Some paisa? What was the paisa's name?
I don't know, sir.
What's your first name?
Randy?
Huh?
Randy?
Randy?
Oh, Randy.
He just told me that he bought the car for $200.
He bought the car from $200?
From some paisa.
It was just carjacker on the phone.
Well, I got the keys to it. How did I check it?
Randy.
Because you took the keys.
No, I bought them, sir.
Is that you,
Be here in
Randy?
2 seconds.
Randy.
Stick yourself up. So the actual 215 took place in San Marino?
Hey, thank you.
No problem, man. I picked him up quite a few times, actually. Now I put his brother in.
This young man was positively identified as being involved in the commission of the carjacking as well. Have a seat, man. So he'll be going to jail as well for that.
I know that you were involved in taking this vehicle. I had people that identified you. Tell me your side of the story and stop lying to me.
What car? Let's see, what car's right here?
The car that you got out of and took off running and I chased you down the block here and I saw you get out of the driver's seat, that car.
I bought that car, sir. How did I steal it when I got the keys? Or how did I stolen when I got the keys?
When I asked you who you bought it from, you said
It's from that Parcel guy.
Okay, you don't have a name, you don't have any paperwork. Stop lying to me.
I'm not
What happened?
His name was one Waddy.
Okay. Why are people saying that you stole the car from them with a dog? That you scared them with the
I
dog?
didn't steal the car, no dog, sir.
And why did you run? Then why did you run when we were behind you?
I'm scared, so I don't want to go to jail.
Why would you go to jail if you bought the car?
Because of the car, sir, I don't want to stop. I didn't steal the car, so I bought it, sir.
Why did you risk your brother's life in this whole process?
I don't know, sir.
You don't know? And people are saying that you were the person that took the car from them.
Who's them? Who's them? Bring them.
I have two witnesses.
Where are they at? Bring the witnesses. Haven't testified. There's still no car.
Okay.
What was you talking about?
That's all you're going to say? Okay. And then you chased the passenger, right? Was that you
Yeah,
guys saw?
when pursuit terminated, I chased the passenger because he was closest to me.
I chased the driver, and me and Officer Jones got the driver halfway down the block.
I almost ran him over, but I got really close to him. I guess he got a little, probably afraid and decided to give up.
That's a good job.
Earlier in the day, we were up at the ABCs. Some guys ran from us, so I sent one of my officers in there on foot. He's seen this vehicle all blacked out. Apparently, it didn't have any taillights on it, so he asked me to stop it as it exited the complex at a high rate of speed. Chasing a guy, he was all over the road. I'm just glad that none of us got hurt and no innocent people got hurt.
One of the things I like to work is traffic. A good traffic stop can get you into all kinds of things. I've experienced different units within the agency and always knew I would come back to the road. This is probably the one job, I guess, where it's the big unknown. A simple traffic stop could turn into a big investigation. Working the road, this is where it all happens.
361.
This truck up ahead of us come through the intersection back there at 70 plus miles an hour. We're going to see if we can get him stopped up here.
Good.
Okay,
10-4, turning.
306 Charlie, 1050.
Go ahead.
The US 1 in Sunset, south of O'Galley, Florida, Juliet 48. It's a maroon Toyota pickup.
Careful.
Any idea why you're driving so fast back there?
I was only doing 50, sir.
Have you license, registration, insurance with you? You don't have any weapons in here, do you?
No. Okay. My brother's gun is in here.
And where?
It's in there.
Okay, well just step out where I can see your hand.
Yes, sir.
Your license is in your wallet
50,
there?
sir.
All right, come on towards the back of here.
Why'd you pull me over?
For speeding.
For speeding? I was only doing 50.
Sir, my radar had you at 70 coming through that intersection back
No
there.
way! I wasn't doing 70.
Okay.
No way, sir.
Is your registration and all that is inside the vehicle?
That's
probably where the gun is in the glove box?
That's my brother's.
Okay, what kind of gun is
my
it?
brother's vehicle.
What kind of gun is in the
He
car?
has a shotgun, yes, sir.
Where is that
It's
in the
not
vehicle?
loaded.
Where in the vehicle?
Right inside the
I just
van.
don't want you going inside the vehicle with a firearm in there. You can understand
Oh,
that.
no, I understand.
See where I'm going
I'll
with
show
it?
you where it's at.
Okay.
I'll show you where it's at.
I can look myself. What I'd like you to do is just hang out here at the back.
Okay.
Let me secure the firearm, and you just stay back here, okay?
I'm on the inside.
Just have a seat up there for me.
All right, thank you, sir.
Pulled this guy over for speeding, and this was kind of not visible to me while I was sitting there talking to him, but he did tell me he had a firearm in here. And as you can see, we have a 12 gauge shotgun. We're going to make sure it's clear. just going to secure that until I can figure out a little bit more about what's going on here. We got some shells right here. I'm just going to secure this for now, okay? Just do me a favor, stand by with him. This is right between his, sitting there between the driver's seat and passenger seat.
Nice.
Driver, I've got his information, but I just want to do a little bit better check through the truck. I'm just securing this.
Whose is it?
Back here.
Anyone else in there?
No.
He's right on that 40.
Not smart to carry the shotgun in such a place. And what is the reason you have that shotgun sitting in the front
I picked
seat?
it up from a guy that had fixed the damn gun. Its sight was off or something for my brother. And it's completely unloaded, so I put it on the floor with the shells in the box, and that's it.
Okay, you being a convicted felon, you know that you're not supposed to be in possession of a firearm.
Correct, sir.
Okay, that's
I
a given,
understand.
correct?
Right, and I'm not in possession of that.
What would you consider that?
I consider that if it was loaded and it was mine in my possession on me or something, you know, but that's not mine, sir. That's my brother's. Not mine, sir. Honest to God. I don't know nothing about that gun. As far as it being in that truck.
You don't know anything about the gun being in that truck. You told me when we stopped that you were taking
it to him.
For?
Because it's his. I knew, I'm not going to lie to you, I knew it was in there.
Just be straight with me.
I'm being straight for you. I didn't know it was in there until I got down the road. I swear to God, sir, I have no possession of it.
Hold on for a minute.
Please.
Put your wallet up on the car. I'm going to make some phone calls. I'm going to verify all that, okay? In the meantime, while I'm doing all this research now, I'm going to put you in handcuffs.
I thought you were going to call
Put your hands
Frank.
up on the car. I'm going to call Frank. Put your wallet right there.
Sir, it's not my gun. I don't know nothing about it.
Listen to me. Listen to me. I'm detaining you till I can verify all that, okay?
Sir, I was being honest with you. I was being honest with you. I knew that was it.
Pat him down again before you stick him in there. I'm going to start verifying some of this. Digging into his criminal history here, I'm finding a criminal history for numerous felonies, include burglaries, cocaine possessions, lewd and lascivious acts on a child, just numerous counts of felonies, misdemeanors. He's obviously a convicted felon, and he's obviously in possession of a firearm at this time, so I'm going to have another talk with him about his history. Robert.
Yes.
Stay seated in there, okay? But I want you to talk to me.
Okay.
Okay. Tell me what's going on here tonight.
What do you mean, what's going on?
Okay. You told the deputy when he was put in your car, I'm not a criminal. Okay, I just pulled your history. You got quite a lengthy history.
I meant I'm not a criminal, right? You know, I haven't done anything. That's what I meant. And I don't mean that I don't have a problem.
Well,
did
you do something or did you not do something?
No, I didn't do anything.
Do you know that it was a crime for you to be in possession of that firearm?
Actually, no, sir, I didn't.
Well, I can assure you one thing tonight. Nobody's going to get hurt or hit tonight because this situation is over tonight. I'm taking the gun. I will seize the gun for safekeeping and for evidence. And unfortunately, I'm going to incarcerate you in the Brevard County Jail tonight.
Sarge, please let me go home.
Can't do that.
I'm sorry. I'm being honest with you. You told me to be honest.
I appreciate your honesty.
Please don't take me to jail, Sarge.
Right.
I didn't do anything.
That's not debatable at this point. It's not debatable right
That's
now.
Sarge.
I got to finish some paperwork. I'll talk to you again here in a few minutes, okay? Just sit tight.
Please, Sarge. Don't take me to jail, please. Just let me go home.
Stop.
A couple years ago, we started a highway parcel team here in Lee County. Primarily, we work our main arteries. We're right in a good position to try to interdict a lot of criminals that travel through our community and also criminals that live within our community. It's just taking the traffic stop one step further and using your own God-given talents of being able to talk to people and observe what they're saying and what they're doing. Hey, Keith, I'm going to be stopping one southbound at the 146. It's I-75 southbound. We're going to stop this vehicle for a window tint inspection. Taking a pretty good time to stop, Keith. All right, Keith, come on down. You just toss something out on us. Head on down. Highway 1, Lee County, 65 at 1050.
Highway 1, go ahead.
K9 5, start this way. I'm going to call him back to us.
30 South 147.
Hey, driver! Driver, come on back to me, bud. Driver! Come here. Come back here. Come back to me. Come right here to me, bud. Come on. Right here. Turn around. Lay down on the ground. Passenger, come on out. Come right out here to me. Straight to me. Come here. Lay right down there by your friend. Keep your hands out where I can see them. Put your hands behind your back.
That's 4. 65.
Stay right there. Sir, you got any guns or drugs on you? No? You don't move, okay? Highway 1, Lee County. I got one in custody so far. And he tossed out a bunch of crap. I patted him down real quick. If you'll check him again, I'm going to take the other one and put him back in my car, okay?
Man, I'm going to need 2 cuffs, man.
Why'd you throw that out of the car?
I didn't throw nothing.
It came right out your window. How'd it come out the window? He woke you up. You looked like you were awake when we were there. So you don't know how that came flying out your window? Where are you guys headed to?
I ain't trying to do nothing.
Well, you understand that I saw it come right out of your window. Saw it came out of your side. I'm going to come back here in a second. I'm going to read you your rights, tell you your rights, and we'll figure out what's going to happen, okay?
I ain't throw nothing out the window.
I understand. Now go ahead and put your feet in there, all right?
At 11:45.
When we stopped him, I saw this sock come flying out the passenger window, and I picked it right up. It's got a good amount of crack in it. And there was a bag of weed, too.
Collier County, reference possible 1020 of Pamela Marie.
Was Greg awake or asleep when you guys were driving?
I don't know if he was awake or asleep.
He's sitting right beside you, right?
I wasn't paying attention. I pay attention to the traffic when I'm driving.
Right. You have no idea how that came flying out of your car?
Man, look, I told you I'm driving. I don't know what you're talking about.
You didn't notice him doing anything?
No, I did not.
He's right beside you.
What that got to do with it? If I'm watching the traffic, well, I'm going to watch him and the traffic.
Abdul, I'm just saying, it's kind of strange. You couldn't notice anything happening right beside you.
I didn't
Obviously, also, when we got up to the car after you guys came out, I could smell marijuana. You guys been smoking a little weed in there?
Yeah.
You know, you can't do that, right?
I know that.
Yeah, that's against the law, too. Are you on probation or parole right now?
Yeah, no.
No? Okay. Is that your sock? You got any more socks in there like that? What's that?
I have no idea.
Do you have any more socks like that?
No, I do not.
Okay, so now you do have an idea. Hang on.
I was catching a ride, so
All you're saying is clearly you didn't throw it, right?
I didn't throw nothing.
You didn't throw it?
I was asleep.
Okay, all right. Can you bring him over here for a second? How long you known Abdul?
For a little bit.
Is he a good friend?
Yeah.
He wouldn't lie about you? He says he was in the car, he was asleep. He didn't do nothing. Now, I'm going to tell you the truth right now. Before you guys stopped, somebody threw drugs out of the car. Threw them out, and I picked them right up. Walked up to your car. So he's saying he didn't do it. Abdul is only one other person in the car, so he's putting it on you. Did you throw them out?
I ain't throw nothing out.
All right, you see how he's doing. Now you guys are friends. I mean, if y'all want to work it out, that's fine.
I ain't throw nothing out.
No? Abdullah, how are we going to figure this out?
I just woke up.
You were asleep, so you couldn't have done it, right? Well, you weren't asleep because you were driving.
Yeah, I was driving.
So, Abdullah, what can we do?
Man, look here. I already told you I was driving. I don't know what you talking about.
Both hands on the wheel?
Both hands on the wheel.
So that means you couldn't have done it, right?
Man, you go back to take us to jail. Take us to jail, man.
Abdullah, he's putting it back on you now.
I ain't putting nobody ain't putting nothing on nobody.
Well, I'm not trying to be tricky. Y'all are right here.
Let us bond out and go and let us do what we gonna do, man.
All right, Greg, let me show you. Close the door. All right, Abdullah, you can go back up to the front of the car. In between the seats here, you can see another sock matching the one that the dope was placed in and thrown out. So it's right in the middle where they both had access to it. So it's hard to believe that neither one of them could have seen somebody placing something in the other sock When you see it fly out of the car, there's not much denying it came out of the car. Both the occupants were sitting right there, so you know they both had to see it. Finding that other sock that matches the one that they threw out right between both of them really doesn't help their cause much. We just take a small piece of the crack, put it into the test kit, break the ampules, agitate it, and you look for a flash of blue. Blue with the red. Good to go. Cocaine. Definitely coke. And from looking at the pieces, I mean, they're all cut out already, individually cut, so it's for resale. So we're going to charge them with possession with intent to distribute, and then we'll charge them with the marijuana also.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint.
Okay, gunpoint 132 in Bush, covers code 3.
Thanks, 10.
Phoenix 2514 can transmit on text.